Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Jerry, and
And I'm Chantal.
yes, today, as you know, we are here once again to bring you another video. And today's video is also going to be a discussion as we usually do. And we are only documenting our lifestyle here in the Netherlands ever since I moved here, as I rightly said from the beginning. And today, what we are about to talk about or discuss is one of the interesting things ever since I moved here that disturbed me from the onset, but later on I'm beginning to find out how good it was as at now. So I don't know how you are going to see our discussion, but this is basically going to be a discussion based on our experience and what we have experienced as parents being here in the Netherlands. Especially my count because I'm new. She is born here, so whatever I'm about to say is based on my experience. And whatever she will say will be based on what she knew growing up here in the Netherlands. If I'm right, or
Yeah, you are right in that.
okay. So what we are talking about today is the reason why we chose to raise our children in the village here in the Netherlands than in the city. So let's get right into the video. Yes, as I rightly said, the reason why we chose to raise our children in the village in the first place. Because let me back up a little bit, because when I came here, I'd wanted to stay in the city because in Ghana I was staying a little bit closer to the city, and I'm used to city lifestyle. And she is here in the village, and she is also equally used to the village lifestyle. So when I came, I told her I wish to be in the city because of the lifestyle I wanted to have for me personally, if I was not being selfish by then. So,
Nah, it's not, for me, it's not selfish. You were having every right to think like that. Because the only experience you were having was the 3 weeks of holiday you came here. And for you, it was quiet, a little bit bored. Nah, a little bit. It was bored,
boring, yeah,
boring.
yeah,
You were,
yeah,
you
yeah.
were not feeling yourself. It was quiet. There was no noise.
Noise. If you say noise, it's a little bit too hard. Let's say there was no, I'm not hearing city lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that no noise?
Sometimes it's good.
Zangdan.
Yeah, a city lifestyle, where you can hear people all the time. You are close to activities, you are close to action all the time. But if you are staying in the village, you are more or less far away from the city lifestyle. And because I'm used to it, I was feeling bored all the time. So I told her, yeah, it's better we move to the
To
city.
the city.
And also, I was still also thinking for job. That would be also be quick for me to get a job. That was what I was thinking by then. So I don't know what she was thinking by then. So if she could say something about that.
No, but I was thinking, in the beginning I thought, yeah, must I put on my mind to make you happy and go to the city just to let you feel yourself more.
Okay.
But I'm no fan of the city because I've never lived in the city. So for me, the only thing I know is here, the neighborhood here, the village life. So for me to move to the city, yeah, then the two of us need to start from a little bit from scratch because I don't know the city and you don't know the Netherlands at all.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well explained. I can understand because yeah, if you are living in the city, basically that is your lifestyle, and not that it's not a good lifestyle. It's a good lifestyle.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
that.
it's a good lifestyle. Just that because I am a foreigner, I just wanted to be closer to more of the action lifestyle in the city. going out to chill, to have a nice time, And if you are living in a village, you always have to drive so many kilometers to go to the nearest city to have fun. By then, that was what I was thinking. Okay, enough said of that. We finally concluded, not concluded because she's not going to move. So if she's not moving, then it means we have to stay here in the village. And
Yeah,
we did.
but moving it's not just that you pick your bag and you just rent a house somewhere.
Yeah, because that brings me to another thinking also because in the Netherlands, finding a house to rent is very difficult and expensive, especially in the city.
Yeah, because I was registered here by the board in the village for long. That was how we were getting access to get a rental house already. So for me also to say, you are moving to the village.
To the city?
To the city, you start again, everything again. Everything is new.
Yeah, that's true.
And for me, I think the main reason also is I don't want to be so far away from the family.
Yeah, that is a good point because family is everything. And family is everything, but I moved there. That's a joking side of it.
That's true.
Okay, so finally we begin to have family.
Yeah, but you say jokingly, my family is not, your family is not around. But if, let's say we were now in the city, that means you don't have any backup.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Yeah, that is true.
we have more or less one family here, one family far away.
Yeah, 6,000 kilometers and another family almost like 80 or depending on the city we want to live, kilometers from. Because then if you want to go to the city, where I was thinking then to live in was mostly I was thinking of maybe Den Haag, of Rotterdam, because those are the cities that are boiling all the time. There is fun, there is the next, the cafes, the restaurants,
But were you
the
not
beach.
thinking of gathering with Ghanaians?
Oh, nah. As at then, my mind is not on any Ghanaian community because I don't know anybody. So, yeah, I don't know anybody. So my mind is not on going to see any Ghanaian community per se. All that I wanted is to be where there is fun. Yeah, that was it. And we were alone by then, no children. So I didn't consider children also to be like, what about if we start to have children in the future? How is it going to be like? I didn't consider that at all because the only thing I thought about is just the two of us having fun. Yes,
To chill.
to be close to
chill
chilling. Yeah. So, yeah. So with that didn't happen anymore. So when we started having children.
Nee, but how was it done for you when we were not having children and we were in the village?
Oh, it was, to be honest, it was quite boring, if I must say, because not boring with her, boring in respect to the neighborhood. Because I don't know where to go to have fun. I'm always indoor. She goes to work, she comes back, we are indoor. I go to work, I come back, we are indoor. And I don't, if we're to be like in the city, I can say, oh, okay, let me just take a walk, or let's go and sit somewhere at the restaurant close by, or just just to stroll, take a walk, sightseeing. But in the village, if you want to have a sightseeing, it means you need to drive out and park somewhere and walk through where you want to walk. Yeah.
That's true.
So for me, not that the two of us were not having a good time together as a couple, but just that the environment alone doesn't give me that feeling like, until she comes home.
Yeah, but
then
I
I'm
think
happy.
my job sometimes also make it a little bit difficult for you to. Sometimes I'm the whole weekend gone.
Yeah, also.
Or I'm the whole weekend
Sometimes
sleeping.
you need to.
The whole weekend
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah.
because of
Yeah, because of the nature of her
because
job.
of my job.
Yeah.
So
Then I'm alone, sitting down the whole day, indoor, waiting for her to wake up. Sometimes she do a night shift, so she wake up around 5 o'clock p.m. Then I'm the whole 8 hours or so indoor, doing just reading something or watching television or a movie. But so you can imagine if it's in the city, I don't care. I can just
can go
go
around
ahead and sightseeing. That is fun. So, but the clock of that idea changed when we started having children. Yes, because after we started having children, I personally begin to see the importance of living in a village.
why?
Because the most important thing I realized was we need somebody to babysit our children when we go to work. And the only person available is the mother or the sister. So assuming we move out of the village, it means we have to pay for babysitting. So expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
you have a clear point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was
It's
what.
such
So
a-
the
yeah.
first thing that came into my mind is, oh, okay, it's good we are here because then we don't need to pay for babysitting, and it's expensive to
I
for
just want to
babysitting.
say that thing. It is almost one person is almost working for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You are basically working to pay somebody else, and yeah, you go to work to pay
Especially
somebody.
if they are not schooling yet,
Yeah.
and they are the whole day there. You need to, but
So that was one thing I realized. Oh, okay, it's good we are in a village. And the second thing I realized too was the atmosphere is safe, in as much as it's quiet, which I was disliking by then. But children coming into the system, I feel safe. I feel my children are safe because I don't need to always be on the lookout. Like what if they're on the roads biking or playing.
and I think for me, I can say so. I think in the village, the social control is also big.
Yeah.
If my children will do something, they know me, they know
Yes.
us, so they will get back to us.
Yeah.
I
that
may
is true.
hope. Let me say
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You never know people, but we can leave them here, we can leave them there. They know where they can go. Yeah, there are everywhere bad people.
Yeah.
But
it's much safer.
I'm feeling much safer
Yeah.
than the stories I'm hearing on the news. Let me say it
Yeah.
like that.
Especially in the cities.
You
It's
hear
killing,
shooting, a knife.
kidnapping, all those, abuse. People kidnap children and abuse them. And so when
I'm not saying it can't happen here, but I'm feeling here is much
safer. That is for me.
safer.
I feel community is watching.
Yeah.
But in
Let's
the
say
city,
there is
nobody,
walking somebody weird out here. The neighbor will say,
Ah,
"Oh, have
definitely.
you seen that person here?
Yeah,
Do
which
you
is
know
yeah,
him?
Yeah, that is true. That is very
Be
very
careful
true.
with
Yeah.
your children," or
Yeah.
it's more like
Yeah. So that is so that was one of them in terms of what you are saying. Yeah, security wise, the village can provide you
Yeah.
that community security that you get, and then the children can play around without you what they are trying to pay attention so much, because in the city you always have to be on the lookout for your children. One, in the city there's no places if you want to your children want to play. If you are not,
sometimes you really need to go to a park
Yes,
to play.
yes.
Some areas.
Some areas, but here they are free to play outside.
That's why most of the people now in the village, in the city, they want to move out to
Villages.
the villages because of more space, more playing grounds, more of what we say.
Yeah. So, so that is one of those are some of the things that I'm happy we are raising our children in the village, and also in the village, what I've realized too is that you have the school is within the village.
Oh, you
They,
unless you yourself want something else, a more yeah, a more Christian school or a more free school.
yeah,
But
in the village they are.
I can tell you, I think 95% of the people here are going to, even if 95%, even it will be more. Almost all of them are going here to the school.
Yeah. So the school is next close by. You can just walk to the school with your child, or bike with the school with your child. So so those are the things that started clicking in my head. I said, okay, so it's good we are raising up our children here, because all those three things that we've mentioned so far, I've realized that being in a village is much more better. That is according to my perspective, if I may say it like that.
Yeah, and it's more or less you get a kind of community. Then it looks a little bit weird, but you know each other quickly. Let's say I need to do something by the school, or church and school are here also kind of close. They can quickly find each other. If you need some person, you quickly know you
Yeah.
need this one, or you can go there, or
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
not that they can solve problems for you,
But they are there to help if you
they
need
are
them.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, their help is always available if you need them, or they can just guide you to what to do next. So raising up children in the village in the Netherlands, for me, it has been one of the best so far for me as a parent. And the sporting activity are also
Oh.
close by.
That is.
Yeah. They need it if they have to go for training. It's close by. I don't need to go far.
Almost every village here in the neighborhood, they have
Sports
3,
center.
4. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They all have a sports
Sports
center.
center. All the villages have
All.
a sports center.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And secondly, another thing I wanted to say is that because raising up the children in the village also in terms of the language, I see it to be very, very important, because they are not surrounded by, let me say, they are all speaking Netherlands. They are all speaking the Dutch language within them. And for me, that is what I am saying it personally, because as a foreigner, assuming I'm living in the city, I may not study the language like the way I'm speaking it now. That is what I'm thinking. That's so living in the village for me too is it's an advantage for me also because of the language. Because I'm surrounded by the Dutch people. They speak Dutch to me. Nobody speaks English to me. They all speak Dutch. So it has made me to learn the language quicker and understanding of the language.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you have a good point there,
Yeah.
because they will speak the English,
But the way they see me, nobody speaks English to me.
but they will hardly speak English
Yeah.
to you, because I
Yeah.
think in the city
It's multicultural.
it's multicultural,
Yeah.
and I think I'm not saying the gathering among your own cultural background is bad, but it makes you more difficult to
Learn the language.
learn the language and develop more also the Dutch culture, how it really is.
Yeah.
In the village, are only maybe some foreigners. Let me say like that.
Because here in the village, wherever you go.
When you were coming here, I think you were the only black.
Yeah,
By
then,
then.
I was the only black guy in the community. So yeah, there was no foreign. It was quite recently some foreigners are also coming in. So I could see that the village has helped me in terms of the language as well. My work is not far from my place, from my house. So raising up the children in the village, it has so far, I would
Yeah.
say, so good. It has so far so good. It would have been a mistake. It would have been a mistake if, like, we move out of the village, especially looking at all the things we've mentioned with babysitting, with security in the community watch, and language, and sports.
Yeah, I think you even need to move more up and down. I can be wrong, huh?
Yeah, we can be wrong. That's why we are limiting it to
And
our village.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can be wrong, but if I think already about already the stress, I don't know if it's stress, but for me, to choose a school, imagine you have 20 schools in a city to choose. Do you know which one is the best?
No. You have to go to all opening the day they are opening. You have to go to all the schools to choose for yourself, for your child. But in the village, it's quite it's not difficult.
Oh, it's not difficult
Yeah,
one
one
bit.
bit. It's not difficult. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said something. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So these are some of the reasons why we decided to raise up our children in the village. And to be honest, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I did not insist on going into the city. Yeah. So if you have anything more to say,
yeah, not per se about raising up the children, but you said in the beginning to get job.
yeah, in terms of job also, I was thinking in the city maybe I could get a job quickly than in the village, but it's for me the other way around.
I think it is not
Yeah.
because in the city there are
Plenty people
plenty people,
looking
plenty
for job.
foreigners also.
Yeah.
So I think the challenge is higher than here. And I think, I don't know, but I think here people can just say, oh, I'm working there, maybe I can do something for you.
Yeah.
The businesses are smaller,
Smaller. Yeah.
but there are plenty here.
Plenty jobs are available in the village. I was surprised because there are almost jobs everywhere in the villages. So it wasn't a problem after all. And yeah, I bike to work, which is also much accessible. Yeah, it's not far. So far, so good. And the most important thing for me is the children, because at the end of it all, I'm happy we are raising them up in the village. And I could see they are also happy. They can move around. They do their own thing in the summertime. You see them going around. They can go and play and come back. I don't need to always get up and be watching. Where are you? Where are they? Yeah, it is so far so good. So I think I would have made a mistake if we moved to the city. That is what I'm thinking, and that is what we want to share with you today. We are not saying that raising up children in the city is a bad idea.
Oh, I'm
We are
not
only
saying
saying
because
what we are experiencing, how good it is to have to raise up your children in the village as compared to in the city. Because in the city too, there are a lot of issues also happening, shooting here and there. You never know where, if your child is find himself or herself at the wrong place, even yourself at the wrong place, anything can happen. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, in the city, in the village too, it can happen, but just that the rate at which it will happen in this village is not as high as in the city. Ever since I've moved here, yeah. Even here, I've never
What
experienced
do?
any shooting.
How
in
many
this
times
neighborhood.
did it happen that we left the back door mistakenly? Nobody enter.
Yeah, plenty,
As figure speech
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
plenty, and sometimes we wake up, not the main door, but the gate to enter into the garden. Sometimes it's left closed, it's left open, and nobody comes in. Yeah, yeah. And stealing of cars in the neighborhood. Have you ever heard that thing before? No.
Yeah,
Oh.
it will happen on and no, not on and off. On and off sounds as if it is happening
Yeah,
plenty,
okay.
but they have their time, but not frequently.
No, not at all. Me, ever since I've been here, nobody's car has been stolen in this village. No, not at all. I've not that I've heard of. If I don't know, because if somebody's car is stolen, it would have been in the newspaper. We would have received
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
it's true.
yeah. So and bicycles, yeah,
Bicycles is another thing.
it's
They can
another
be
thing.
stolen
Yeah,
anytime.
yeah. Bicycles are they can steal
They are
bicycles
almost more
in the-
popular than
the car.
than the
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
So far, so good. So this is what we just wanted to share with you, the reason why we chose to raise up our children in the village. And if you find yourself in the Netherlands, wherever you are going to raise up your children, you can consider also the village and find out for yourself. It's peaceful, it's nice, and you will love it. And so, thank you for watching. Or do you have anything else to say?
Oh no, I have nothing to say anymore.
Okay. So thank you for watching our YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share our videos. And we'll do our best to be coming up with more videos for you. So thank you. And once again, I'm Jerry, and
I am Chantal.
bye for now, and see you in the next video.